So I'm just going to assume we're live here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Moonhawk Studios Presents. We have two guests this week, so it's an Inside the Studio episode. It's the clicker. No one would blame you.
Oh, we will judge you, though.
It's another Meg episode, everybody. It's the clicker. No one would blame you. All right, we do actually have a fun show planned for you tonight, though. We will be doing a react to the classic children's television workshop show 3-2-1 Contact. But before we get to that, let me get some introductions and the news. Adam is our hold on.
Oh, you got the wires mixed up.
I think our host needs to factory reset.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Collin, and with me in the studio, as always, is my good friend Adam.
Got a bit jumbly in the mouth.
Kevin's in the hizzy.
Over here trying to fix these wires.
Any fan doing a better job on technicals than me this week.
Where do we put the pin to start the factory reset process?
Right. Well, you see, what you got to do is you got to lift the door handle while grabbing the antenna and pushing the mirror with your foot.
Understood.
And that'll restart the car. Just weren't holding your lip right, as Tim used to say at my shop. Alex is here.
I am still here.
All right. So we got some fun tonight. Let's get the news going. Adam, start us off.
Like, news. Nothing really going on this week. Like, I got through Atari 50, the video game compilation, and I am now playing a game called Graven, which purports to be the spiritual successor to Hexen. Like, that's my news for the week. Kevin, what's going on with you?
Nothing really much. That's probably going to be the same thing it's going to be for a while. At least until, July or August, one of the two, I don't know.
Also, Adam, your microphone is still doing the thing.
Yeah, it's from your head, not mine, because I don't know what it is, but, but back to the point here, but yeah, I'm really not going to have much news around here, other than the fact that I'm going to a convention in 2 weeks from tomorrow. So, but yeah, with that being the case, that's it for me. Petty, what's going on in your world?
Well, overall, the week was fairly unimpressive until yesterday. Yesterday, my cat Luna was not wanting to eat. So we got her to eat some soft things, and we took her to the vet today. It's some kind of like tummy irritant. She had like gas buildup, and basically they told us give her some like basically Beano for cats. And they mentioned that there's another dewormer we can try that might help with it as well. So it's one of those, keep an eye on her, and we're probably gonna see about bringing her back on Friday, because like she'll eat stuff now, but only soft things. So we don't know if she's also having dental issues or what's wrong. So I had a stressful night, like, because you know, Luna's 16. There is a magnitude of issues that can be going on with that, you know. And I honestly didn't know if I was gonna have to make the choice if we were gonna need to put Luna down or not this morning. Like, it was not a fun night for me last night.
Mhm.
But she seems to be doing better, so there is that at least. And yeah, all in all, that's been like consuming me for the last good bit of time because, you know, Luna's my baby. I believe this June she will be in my life longer than she has been out of it because I got her for a 16th birthday present. So it was one of those, yeah, I don't want anything to happen to her, but at the same time, there's going to come a time. I just don't want it to be right now because this year has already sucked ass.
It's not easy putting down a trusted feline companion.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's I guess all my news. So Gullix, you got anything?
Nothing significant. Mostly I'm just nervous and working on preparing for the trip I'm going on next week, which will probably impact my ability to do more than one of these shows. But we'll see. Because we're leaving on the 14th and getting back on the 20th. So probably will be good for the 21st, but probably won't be here on the 14th and won't be able to do reviews on the 17th. Or 18th, whatever.
What of those
Anyway.
numbers?
And yeah, I still need to get my stupid laptop going. I'm hoping to do that this weekend, and maybe Petty, you can help me with figuring out the stuff I need to do to kill the AI stuff and
Yeah.
get a start menu without ads.
Yeah.
Other than that, not a whole lot, I don't think.
Alrighty then.
Well, I have a little more power now.
Did you get the hamsters up and
So
running?
Lowe's, in a manner of speaking, yes. So Lowe's started carrying EcoFlow generators. And they've been advertising this on the TikTok shop since time immemorial. You know, people have really been hustling these EcoFlow what is it? Delta 2 River Series Delta 2 1800 watt continuous 2700 watt peak generators. And so I was able to get it locally on sale for $4.99 as opposed to, I could have saved probably $58 if I'd got it on the TikTok shop, or maybe not. What with tariffs and everything. Although a lot of these are restricting U.S. viewers to only stuff that is duty free,
or stuff that's already
or
in
as I
a
like to
U.S.
call it,
warehouse.
yeah, they're tariff exempt.
Yeah.
Of course, that supply chain is going to run out very soon.
Oh yeah.
So get it while it's hot, kids. Pretty soon we're going to be making furniture out of potatoes. Because that sweet Canadian Douglas fir is not going to be shipped into the U.S. Well, I don't know. Who knows? I did enjoy watching Mark Carney dog walk Donald Trump in the Oval Office in front of the media. That was fun.
It's almost like Trump thinks he's smart,
pulled
but
a
he is
Pete
actually
Buttigieg.
not.
Well, completely mugging the camera with, can you believe this shit looks every 5 minutes?
I mean, you don't fuck with the guy who was basically the administrator of Brexit. The
Yeah.
guy saddled with the responsibility of detangling all of Europe's banks from the UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, that
So
is
he's
something that is beyond the
so yeah.
comprehension
So
of the mango.
yeah. So yeah, he's a guy who understands how to deal with bullshit. The stupid
Right.
decisions of voters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's done
did
this
enjoy the
before.
fact that he doesn't have. Yeah, I mean he has a pretty good poker face until he doesn't, which is fun.
Mhm. It's still a poker face to these
I think you
stupid
could only
people.
be stoic. I think you could only be stoic in the face of babbling bullshit for so long. You know, it's like
Yeah.
they say if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, you baffle them with bullshit. The problem is that we weren't baffled by the bullshit.
I mean, a third of the idiots were, and now there's a lot of regret.
Yeah.
Now, am I the only one getting a lot of feedback here?
Oh, I'm getting
No,
a ton of
it's Adam.
feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had the opportunity to fix that because I'm working on something here.
Mm.
Does muting yourself when you're not talking
Okay.
work?
Like, apparently not.
Okay. Well,
Okay, how about
seems-
now?
Well, there it goes. Damn it.
Mm.
All right. Well, I will try to muscle through this. I just want to make sure that I'm not coming through choppy. That's the important thing.
Just keep rolling.
But yeah. So anyway, I got a hold of I got a hold of an EcoFlow 2700 watt relatively cheaply. Hopefully I don't have rent problems this month. Uh it was the going was rough, and I had to pay my internet bill and my auto insurance. Otherwise, if I don't, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, those
And I
are
could
bills
not
that need
pass
to be
that deal
paid.
on the generator. I couldn't pass that deal.
I said those bills had to be paid. Yes.
I'm listening.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, well, if I don't have the insurance, the next time I get pulled over by the police for having expired tags, they're not going to let me
Mhm.
go with a warning because of the fact that oh, you don't have insurance, and that was the reason why your registration was suspended in the first place.
Yeah, can't have that.
Yeah, there's a $50 fee I got to pay to the state, and it's like, oh, hold up a second, all right, I'm just going to pay the flipping
Mhm.
rent,
Yeah.
and I'm waiting for a bill from the federal government because I told them I was going to pay them $500 on the first, and then shit happened. So
Good boy.
I will be getting a bill in the mail. I have done this before.
Mm-hmm.
And there probably will be penalties. Although everybody's like, oh, it's compounded daily. And it's like, yeah, it's like pennies, dude. Relax.
Mm.
It's like funny news. All interest is compounded daily. That's not as big of a threat as you seem to think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, so I got the generator because being without electricity blows.
Mm-hmm.
TEP finally sent me a courtesy notice that they've sent me to collections. So I was like, okay, I guess now we can finally deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just not been great the past couple of
Yeah.
months.
Mm.
With a decent sized generator, and I was able to plug it directly into the load connector on my charge controller. So it was getting a steady influx of about 90 to 96 watts of power to charge it up. So
There you go.
we'll see how long it takes to fully charge, because I did have a few of my ancillary electronics plugged into it, including the lights here in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Um, I injured myself. I'm very stiff and very sore right now because I injured myself cleaning up snowy mess underneath my desk, and I was like, God, why does it stink? Why does it stink in here? It's like, oh, well, that's because the cat did this under the desk.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And so I've just been going through because, like, I've been dealing with cleanup ever since the flood last year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of hidden surprises all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But I'm getting to it. I'm getting things cleaned up. Trying to think if there's anything streaming or art or show related that I really need to share, but not really. It's like if anybody wants to join my coffee, or if you want to add to the Patreon, it'll help me get back online faster. But like I said, having a slightly more reliable power storage medium / generator. As a matter of fact, I had this grandiose plan that I was going to get these really high end batteries over at Batteries Plus, and I was over at the truck stop looking at 12-volt mini fridges because now apparently I'm going to be a trucker, but I never go anywhere.
Well, those truck stops are pretty big places, so
it's like the explanation from Alex Rogan by the about what a mobile home park is to an alien. These are caves above ground, but that go places, but we never went anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile caves above ground. Like that, you alien lizard enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. I'm tired. I can't even speak anymore. Um. So yeah, just cleaning and organizing. Last week I had to lay down vinyl flooring in the bedroom because I was dying of black lung disease thanks to all the mold and mildew on the old carpeting that was part of the flood. So yeah. So now that that's gone, I'm coughing considerably less.
Mm-hmm.
And I built an entertainment unit out of odds and ends. I'm sure that when I refill my atomoxetine prescription, I'm going to look at that and say, "What the fuck did I do?"
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's we call that manic building. Um, and that's about it. All right. So that's it for the news. So let's move on to the next segment. I think I've killed enough time here.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, talk to us about the video.
All right. Right. So we've been taking a look at the best that public television has had to offer us in decades past, few times on the program.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, last time we took a look at one
This is
of the Children Television Workshop's non-Sesame Street projects
Mm-hmm.
in Square One. But they had a project before that,
Mm-hmm.
which was a lot
Indeed,
longer
they
running.
did.
Yeah. And less focused on, on math and more on just general science.
Mm-hmm.
In 3-2-1 Contact, like
Mm.
another staple of the after school, not
Mhm.
special. Those were that's an actual dedicated thing. But this was
Indeed.
still a part of the broadcast diet if you're watching PBS
Mm-hmm.
in the 80s, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently it showed up on Noggin in the late 90s to early 2000s.
Yeah, I remember seeing that as part of the mix.
which is interesting because this being a science-based program means, there's always that danger that things may come out of date, but I'm not sure if this thing ever got that specific. Anyway, so we're taking a look at a very early episode of 321 Contact as well, episode 130, as in their first season.
Season 1, episode 30?
Yeah, 1-30.
Called Food and Fuel. So
1x30.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be fun.
That's
Bringing
the
my
hope.
phone closer, along with the Starship Enterprise. Bring the phone closer, so that I might join with it.
It's not heating up.
All right.
You got a problem? Yeah, this hot plate's
Getting disturbing with the phone
That's why I
talk.
wanted a grilled cheese sandwich.
Don't you worry. I got something that'll solve that problem.
Now, that doesn't look like a grilled cheese sandwich to me. What's this, a flying saucer?
I'm making the stove of tomorrow.
Looks more like yesterday's trash to me. All I wanted was a grilled
The
cheese
recycled
sandwich.
stove.
Today,
Which does sound like a stove of tomorrow by way of the 90s. And of course, a very catchy theme song.
Yeah, I do. I still remember this theme song from when I watched it.
It's one of those theme songs that burrows down into your brain like a chigger. You can't really forget it. In fact, it may show up spontaneously in your brain a week from now.
Today we're talking about food and fuel.
Hey, hello.
As soon as the sun comes out.
Robert Guillaume.
Robert
The
Guillaume
late
Benson
great.
in the house. Yes.
Also, there might be some crossover from the electric company.
Ah.
where does the electric cord go?
It doesn't have any. This stove gets its juice from the source.
Was
I
the
don't
electric
talk
company
about
still a thing in
electric company.
The one
1980?
that keeps us going.
What's
The
that?
same one that keeps them going.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Every tree must
I
find
remember
its
there
place
being
in the sun.
episodes, but I don't remember if they were
Without
new.
sunlight, neither a tree nor any green plant could grow. When sunlight meets the leaves of a plant,
The electric company ended in
Photosynthesis.
77.
chlorophyll. When this chlorophyll combines,
It's photosynthesis. It's what I'm doing right now.
Amazing things happen. First, the plant takes in an invisible
Sounds like
gas
that's more what you're
called
enduring,
dioxide from the
given the state of the
and then it combines part of the water and the carbon dioxide to make sugar. Then the plant lets out another gas, oxygen, into the air. All animals depend upon
I also let out
food
gas.
and oxygen, and plants use the carbon
Too much
dioxide
information.
given off by
Oddly,
animals.
Yeah, oddly
So,
apropos that a pig
animals
walked into
and
the
plants
scene at that exact
both
moment.
depend on the sun.
Oh, Lord.
Every day the plant takes in sunlight and water and carbon
Ah,
dioxide
methane.
to make sugar, which gives it the energy it needs to grow. From a small plant,
Also, somebody is now hungry for a ham sandwich.
Well,
or pork.
that
was
doesn't
good.
look like a sandwich. Oh, wait.
I had pork chops today.
Already
so...
doing callbacks for not even 3 minutes.
That's the very beginnings of a sandwich.
Bacon.
The sandwich is still walking around, Adam.
Oh, we're talking more about,
Hi, I'm
but
Mark.
the ham, the bacon, also important parts of a sandwich.
Is that pork classified as ultra raw?
Good, good. What's Baker's Acres?
Baker's Acres,
Don't-
our family farm corporation.
Don't give
Grow corn and
the current
soybeans, and we
Republicans
also
any
raise
new
swine.
ideas.
Fair.
How old are they? They're 24 hours old.
Talk about back fat. Never mind.
Yesterday. They're a little uncoordinated yet. Stagger around and aren't sure of their footing.
None of those piggies are alive now.
Are we gonna have to put a mature content warning here?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
I'm
It's gonna end up
joking.
in Western.
Yeah.
This is PBS material.
Yeah.
It's
You may not have known
Educational
Look, I'm just
content,
saying-
yeah.
Look, I'm just saying.
If
I'm
you
just
have a
saying.
public broadcasting system, there's probably going to be a old PBS logo at the end of this.
forward portion of the
Probably.
udder because that portion
Just like
is
in
grown up.
American
As
politics.
we move down the udder, often the very
Yes,
smallest
insert
pig
political
ends up
metaphor
the rear
here.
portion of the
Yes. I was gonna
Is this
say,
gonna make us
insert
go woke?
metaphorical.
They're beautiful.
No.
No, these are the food.
They aren't aggressive. They can nip you. They have very sharp teeth. And this is a
Ornery.
little gilt. That doesn't hurt.
There's a word that needs to come
Remember,
back
it's
into
okay
action.
to eat pigs because if the situation were reversed, they would eat you.
I don't like the way he's holding it. I don't like the way he's holding it.
We do mark the little pigs.
There we go.
Future
Jeez.
females to go back into the herd.
Now these pigs right here are just a little bit older.
I mean, at least it wasn't dropped on its head.
Yeah, but it was dangling like.
That would have really made and ruined the video all at the same time. It's like, so we got this little piggy right here. What?
If you look slightly out of frame, you'll find the failed shot of the last pig.
Well, good feed, and part of that's in the breeding as well. And as far as feed is concerned,
There's like a pile of broken piggies
corn,
right
soybean
there.
meal, and get all the vitamins and minerals and everything else that they need to grow.
Vitamins and
You
minerals.
bet. Iowa grown
Vitamins.
Iowa pigs.
Well, at least it's not mad cow disease.
Yet.
They like to chew on you.
Yeah.
We're a decade off and a half off from that.
These will go to the
Board
slaughterhouse,
flu.
and they'll be cut up into different sections.
You bet. All
Pork chops, pig feet,
ham.
bacon.
Get that ham and bacon.
In
Yeah.
fact, we've got some chops on the
I'm
grill.
hungry.
You bet.
Oh, I'm hungry. Let's go. Let's
Come
go.
there.
Some chops on the grill. Yeah.
See, they were woke even back then. It's pride on the side of that. Anyway, I can't even muster up the bullshit necessary to do that. He speaks the bullshit.
And
You know, this looks something like those sun reflectors that people use to get a tan.
That's exactly right. They're cooking themselves.
Ooh, it's sap your skin.
Yeah, but great
Sounds
burgers.
a
Yeah,
solar
well,
cooker.
we're not going to get to cook much on this
Doing
contraption.
the
yeah.
There's just too many steps in putting it together.
You know, it takes processing to change raw energy into a form we can use. I mean, it's fueling.
With all that effort, they could have just,
Takes a lot of
you know,
work
with all
to
the
turn
effort they
milk
put into
and
Yeah,
making
I'm
that
just gonna
solar
say-
cooker.
and wheat into
I'm
bread.
just gonna say it right now. Y'all better invest in health insurance because you're going to burn your hands.
I was gonna say, you know, with all the effort they put into building that solar cooker, they could have just burned the set down.
They could do that too. Yes.
I think you usually combine a solar cooker with skewers.
I'm like,
Slip on that, get into a camera wire in the back, and all of a sudden, boom.
look, do not take cooking advice from the Children's Television Workshop.
Yeah.
No.
These people are trained professional idiots.
Yeah.
They're trained children.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that the original concept of this is supposed to have middle-aged people, because this is basically taken from a show from Australia, which was hosted by two middle-aged, middle-aged people, and PBS decided to go, no, we can't do that. We gotta have young people.
You mean bread is good for you? Yeah, I mean, unless you have like celiac disease. Then you got to get that Ezekiel 4:9 bread made from legumes. I don't know why I suddenly said that very Stewie Griffin, but
Starch, which is in the center, the bran, which is on the outside, and the germans, which is at the bottom of it.
don't touch the ingredients with your bare hands. Jesus.
Right.
Gotta have some, get some gloves. Jeez, you don't have latex gloves inside? Come on.
Maybe she's allergic to latex.
So you mean those
Plastic
downstairs
gloves.
are making thousands of loaves
I
of
don't
bread
use
using the same
condoms.
ingredients as we have here? The very same ingredients. Of course, a lot more of it.
It's gonna be one of those shows, folks.
Inside the grain.
And here we see them adding the vitamins and minerals back to the bread because of processing.
Yeah.
That is an actual thing that happens with
Yeah.
ultra-processed white bread.
Yep, that's why it's enriched. Because they bleach it to hell to keep the rats out of the silos.
That means
Yeah.
it's just below boiling.
I don't think they're going to mention
You
that fact
add
in
1
this.
tablespoon of sugar.
Yeah,
Serious.
no, that will definitely throw people off.
And then we're going to put in the
And the sugar, what
reconstituted
that's
milk.
doing is helping to feed the yeast when it starts to rise.
And learn
Now,
what
you're gonna add
orange
4
from
teaspoons of
concentrate
butter.
is.
4.
There's nothing inherently wrong with stuff being from concentrate.
No, I know.
It's just usually what they do to its part. All that means is we evaporated a bunch of the water out and then put it back in.
Fresh OJ, not from concentrate.
I wish I could concentrate. What are we talking about?
Did you quote Short Circuit?
Yes, I did just quote. I did just quote from Short Circuit. I was going to say something about it, but I got interrupted.
It's fine.
You can pour that
It's
now
fine.
into the milk
It's fine.
and butter mixture. Well, stir that up a bit so it's all mixed as well. And now you're going to start adding your flour. You know, want to pour it through here. This is to sift it. And that includes
Brown on
the
one
air.
side, then
And what's
turn
the reason
over.
having air in it? Well, when the bread is baking and it starts to heat, the air expands, and it gives the texture of the bread more of a lightness. Now, once it's all thick,
Although you should remove it from the
you
packaging
start to
first.
knead it.
Coward.
Okay, now you take it out of the bowl.
I mean, if you want that
Rest
extra
your hands
dioxin
with
from
the
the paper
flour
products.
so that the dough doesn't stick to your hand. And what you're doing is you're
Oh, you don't want
rolling
the
bread.
dough to
This way
stick to your
bring it
hands,
back,
but you
heel of
don't
your
have
hand,
gloves.
bring it back,
You know.
and push it, bring it
You
back.
know,
And this is a
actually,
nice
this
thick
whole
dough,
thing
whole
about,
wheat.
you know,
Why do you have to
people are
push it
freaking
and
out
then
about
bring it
not
back
cooking
like
with
that?
gloves, but I
You know what you
mean,
do for
that's the way
steady
people
away?
used to do
No,
shit
actually, what
back
you're
then.
trying
There
to
was
Yeah,
a
do
thing
is
called
oh,
make
true.
food washing
that's why the
stations
protein's in the
Yeah.
flour.
prior to
Hopefully they at
1990.
least wash their hands.
So now you shape it
Yeah.
into a
Well,
loaf.
Yeah.
Okay,
maybe
what
they
you
did
wanna
it
do to
off
make it into a
camera,
loaf
or you know,
is
maybe they just
flatten it
wiped their
out.
They
butts
probably
with
did
their
it. No, they probably did it off camera. They probably did it off camera.
you know, because that's how they get that vitamin enriched.
Well, they probably should show it. They probably should show it because you got to do it first. But
It might have been before the era of literally having to have signs saying employees must wash hands everywhere.
yeah,
But
yeah,
it was still understood to be
And then we bring
best
it back
practices
to the
in
board.
like
Yeah.
Push it down,
Yeah.
just a
most
bit, shape it
most
into a loaf,
reasonable
put it in the loaf
quality
pan. This is
places
up and
that
pop it in,
made
and then
things.
make the steam go in the
Yeah,
As
pan.
opposed to
basically it
like
was.
fucking
Yeah,
McDonald's and shit,
yeah,
where they
yeah.
give
They,
you time.
yeah.
I remember seeing employees must wash their hands before returning to work in 1981 when I was 5. So
Now we bake it at
I mean,
400
in the
degrees.
Burger
How
King
long is this gonna
bathroom,
take
you
to
know.
bake?
So
About 50 minutes.
I think I can hold out that long.
I'm shocked I had the
It's
written
worth it.
language when we were 5, Mac.
I was very small.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It really is. I'm proud.
Okay, so yeah, this would have been at best a little bit before that,
It's not going to be my last one.
since the show started in 1980 apparently.
It was.
So maybe they did have the signs everywhere.
I wasn't expecting lesbian baking today, but here we are.
Here we are.
This lady looks extra perky.
She
Yeah.
looks like she's on
I think that's just
something.
about it.
Hey, fresh
A
bread.
She
little
was
bit,
wearing
little
gloves.
bit, little bit.
And she was wearing gloves. So all of this
Yeah.
is leading up to them baking bread and
Okay,
burning the
is that
set
pointing
down,
right
right?
at the sun?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
Fantastic.
Oh, this
mean, the
is gonna
science-
destroy this poor studio set.
Wow, that's really something. It works quick. It's already getting warm.
Instant heat is
Did you just
what
say
you
something?
Instant.
Something
Yes.
about something. Yeah.
Down in your South Carolina is showing.
Who does this?
All right,
Nobody.
look at that.
The weird kid in the back of the class.
I mean,
The
as
one-
a
The people
science
buying the-
project, I could definitely see it being done.
The people buying the Jim Baker Doom Prepper kits.
So yours is in the mail, right, Mac?
Yeah, exactly. They sell those food buckets at Walmart. God damn it!
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they shouldn't bother with that. Just go to Walmart and get a freaking George Foreman grill.
Except now he's not even he's not even using the pretense of hawking. He's just sitting there going, "Just give me $1,000 so that way I can save my ministry."
George Foreman's dead.
I will be homeless.
George from a grill.
Yeah.
That thing still exists. I bought one the other just like last week.
Mr. Baker, I don't have any money, but I'll donate this. Like, Mr. Baker, I don't have any money, but I'll donate this PB&J sandwich. Let me get it into this envelope.
Of course, you know that farm probably went out of business in the mid-90s. Or early, or
ignored the terrible song.
Yeah, or it was bought by ADM.
Look, they can't.
ADM, that's it. There's another one.
It takes twice as many hamburgers to keep the bicyclists pedaling.
They can't all be Sesame
Which was
Street
subsequently.
musically.
I mean, you can't even be Sesame Street anymore. Who knows what that's gonna be anymore? Oh, look.
Okay, using an exercise bike to generate electricity is a comedy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's well, we know where this came from. Oregon Public Broadcasting.
They wanted you to know that.
We have no budget for anything. They're like, we have no budget for anything, so we're just winging it.
Yeah.
Really think that
That's the
little car? Mr. Atkins, our bus driver, says we can get.
Is the bus driver more efficient? No.
Downhill. My uncle says this car gets a lot more miles on a gallon. You'll see which is more efficient.
Oh dear, we're doing
60 kids.
The car's more efficient. The bus is using diesel. Get out of here.
My 30 are on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round
The
and
question isn't.
But that's okay.
Okay, yes, they're phrasing it as which vehicle is more efficient, but the real question is it the bus or enough cars to carry a bus worth of people?
So now we each have a gallon of gas. We'll even give you a head start. There's something fishy going on here. Tell me when you're ready.
What's it going on here? Yeah, they're giving you a head start.
We're ready. Let's start the race. On your mark. Get set. Go.
You could feel the understated racial tension in this video.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, it has to be noted. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, the tape going faster is kind of cheating here.
Yeah, well, we only have so much time for this segment.
Yeah, true.
What is this, a Benny Hill video?
Well, here's the thing.
A Benny Hill video?
No, it's not a time-saving measure. It's a farce. Listen to the music.
Yep.
This is
wacky music. And notice how the bus is slow in this clip. Yeah.
Hence why I made the Benny Hill video.
This music.
Yep. The music and then the school bus video is normal.
Look, kids, they couldn't get. Look, kids, they couldn't get the rights to Yakety Sax, okay?
Right. So we're mooging it up. Some moog music for you.
They busted out the chord for this one.
Don't know, but they're on the road by now.
I'm going on this trip.
So what is the point of this?
I guess to show
Like,
that
It's an efficiency test.
It's to show that a bus is better at transporting groups of people long distances than a car because the car has to make multiple trips to carry as many people.
Then why did they turn it into a joke?
I don't know.
Especially since now,
Because the
look,
joke
they
is-
passed gas right in the middle of the road. What the?
Right, because listen, the joke is that they were trying to clown car a Volkswagen Golf.
And hey, look. Point at the girl and laugh.
Sorry.
I find the evidence in this video to be dubious, at best. And it's still going.
I'm having trouble locating the probative value of this video.
How many kids did you bring?
Although finding an 80s model Volkswagen Golf stalled at the side of the road is pretty normal.
Okay, so I think what they were doing here is just how many
trip.
Like how many people? Like how many people could you?
Bus is more efficient than the economy
Yeah,
car.
how many people can you transport with 1 gallon of gas apparently? And
we still have
yeah, again, it's cheating. You're on diesel.
round trips.
Get out of here.
5 miles each way. That's 35 miles. But we only took 15
Yeah,
days.
I feel like they simplified this issue a bit too much.
Way too
They're
much.
describing it well, but this is a relevant issue these days where people are talking about trying to about cars being efficient and electric cars and stuff. But the point is that public transportation that works will always be better.
Right.
So, no, they didn't convey it well, but the point is important.
If the point's important, then don't make it into an actual comedy bit.
And besides,
like,
it's free.
The equipment's expensive, though, at least.
That was genuinely
It'll get
insulting.
cheaper when more people start using solar power.
Yeah, but you can't use it to run cars or buses.
But there are lots of things you can use.
You can't use it to run car or buses. Tell me we're gonna blow your mind in 30 years.
Right.
20.
Well, you know, Ford stopped making sedans because they were tired of EPA regulations on fuel efficiency.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
That is a name that would take on a new significance 10 years later.
I appreciate your input.
Look, this better not turn like the Discovery Channel is all I'm saying.
Yes.
Also, check the roof.
By bolting all of our favorite films.
I'm like, no.
Sorry, I was going too real there.
Caution.
They're just looking for some water, even though they don't need it.
Yeah, go to Deer Park. It's over on the right.
Wrong. We've got to sit in on the reading of old Mr. Fowler's will.
The Birdman?
Yeah. But
Birdman. Probably man on the track.
What is this music?
Fucking flute. It's 1970 shit. 1970 shit, 1980.
what on earth are you doing?
Following you. I'm practicing shadowing criminals.
Thanks a lot.
They're looking for the powerhouse.
Shadowing criminals.
Yeah, looking for the powerhouse. Yeah, this is Dead Ringer. What the hell?
Yes, I called.
I mean, they're also talking about fighting crime, so this is definitely somehow the powerhouse.
Yeah, it's a Dead Ringer. It's Powerhouse at home.
There's a new lawyer handling
This is if Powerhouse was done in my garage.
Yes, that's it. There you go.
The lawyer says my uncle changed it.
With a Panasonic camcorder. Bought off of QVC.
Look, here's one.
Probably more bought off a shop at home.
American.
I think they use
That
all the
is what
buttons on the
QVC is.
1914. Gone, but not forgotten.
But anyway, besides that.
All present?
I mean, I make jokes about it, but my parents literally did buy a Panasonic camcorder off of QVC.
Yeah.
So.
Do not underestimate the appetite of Americans. Ever.
Ever.
Then,
The passenger pigeon learned this lesson way too late.
Actually, one.
Yeah, just come down here to the south and you'll see.
Well, no, you won't, because they're extinct. We literally
paint off your house.
Yeah.
You two will stop.
You can tell from his mustache that he's either a villain or a museum curator.
Yeah.
He might just
Or
be
both.
he just might be from the BBC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Mind and judgment. Revoke all earlier wills and codicils and
So
declare.
he looks like somebody who should be menacing Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
First,
I just loved your elf.
To my niece, an only living relative, Amantha
We'll call him
Foster
Dollar Store John Cleese.
of London, England, who does not share my scholarly interest in
At the very
bird
least, the
life, I
Spanish
leave the
Inquisition
sum of,
isn't going to jump in and, make a tired reference.
Second, I give, leave, and bequeath the remainder of my estate to the Committee for the...
But the phonetics may
Care
show
and
up here.
Preservation of the American passenger pigeon.
Phonetics or the Frantics? No. Whoever the people, the boots of the head people are.
They know all about birds. Find out if that.
Pretty sure
The
that's
Frantics.
Frantics. That's it.
Finally,
And you will
Call
not
the
receive
yeah,
a boot to the head.
Yeah, call the Audubon Society because we can't look at the phone book.
They were most correct when they talked about people voting Republican. Give them a boot to the head.
That's me.
Wow, they had touch tone in here. I thought
Just waiting.
this would be the.
I'm just waiting for Father Guido Sarducci to pop in and read Last Rites.
And I need some information on the Committee for the Care and Preservation for the American Passenger Pigeon. Yeah, it's important.
I authorize my executive...
He's calling up the party people.
With or without notice, and either public or private.
Go on the
Maybe
party
they can bring the
line.
bus back.
Committee. Said there might have been before 19...
Maybe they can bring the bus back.
1914? Good work, Cuff.
Signed and sealed, etc., and so forth and so on.
I question the signature on that document. I should like to have it examined by a handwriting expert.
A handwriting expert? Naturally, my dear.
And to my niece, I leave my entire collection of saffron spice.
The will is a fake.
Why, I'll stake my
I don't know, this just feels like something that would invoke the images of the old India company.
I'll stick my reputation on it because you can't do it on a book or on a freaking dead family member. So you got to do reputation because that gives it away.
Like, this is just preparing the audience for watching Mystery on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
Kindly read paragraph 2.
Is he gonna eat his own mustache?
The part about
I have no
Look
time
at
for
that
this
death stare.
That mustache is getting a little bit thinner with every freaking shot.
The remainder of my estate to the Committee for the Care and Preservation.
Well, that's because due to budgetary constraints,
You did that neck scratch. Did that neck scratch?
He would never have agreed to that paragraph.
budgetary constraints, they had to film these scenes 16 months apart.
So exactly what does this have to do with food or fuel? Your guess is as good as mine.
That's why he put gone but not forgotten on that bird. There used to be billions of those.
You had to wait for Congress to get that recycling money in before they continued filming.
So what was the crime that was committed here?
Forgery. The forgery of a will. Which
I thought this was one of those.
We might not have gotten the first part of the story.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's involving a forged will, that's for sure.
Like, or is this one of those? The kids are representative of all humanity, and we're on trial because we extincted several species.
Yeah. Hey, what was that card you chose? King of Diamonds.
Yeah, like a really bad
Russian.
I mean, it's forgery and
Look. In order.
So, I mean, it's not a
Look,
fake
in order.
crime.
Look, in order to know who the villain is, we need to track their East German Trabant.
Education Association, those damn teachers unions. Ugh.
By
Remember
Chris
when we had
Rum,
an National Science Foundation and the Department of Education?
Yeah, two things that are now dead.
These title opticals, courtesy of my Panasonic camcorder.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah, clearly there are some kinks to be worked out on that program.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously,
There was
that was
way too much side stuff and not
that one
enough
segment was
wraparound.
legitimately infuriated me. Like, you're trying to make a point about efficiency, and you turned it into a literal farce. Why? Why did you do that? Like, even if you
because it's
trying to keep it fun, I guess.
There's but it wasn't fun. It was just undermining your point.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they got across the point that there's more to efficiency in transportation than just miles per gallon. Just it was a little bit cartoonish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was another reaction video. So, merrily, it's time for entertainment news.
Or, as we like to call it, edutainment.
Well, I guess this week probably might be.
Oh.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. Where to first?
Well, first we have to start with Grand Theft Auto.
Like,
it's like apparently Grand Theft Auto 6 dropping a trailer is a major event. Because
well, I mean, we've only been waiting almost as long as for Duke Nukem Forever, so.
Well,
not quite that long. Maybe not like in terms of like Grand Theft Auto 6 has been in development the entire time in between the gap. No, they were too busy milking they were too busy milking Grand Theft Auto 5.
Well, yeah, for 13 years.
Yeah.
GTA 5 came out in 2012.
Well, it's not just that. It's Grand Theft Auto Online. Like, and don't forget that they had to have all hands on ship for Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Redemption Online.
Yeah, or private servers where we get to simulate doing the very paperwork we try to avoid doing in real life.
Those are actually shockingly popular.
Yeah.
Like, I suspect they might be German.
I like it. Well, I watched this guy named Sheriff Strafe, and he's like, "Did you fill out your forms correctly? Because I don't want to go into court and embarrass myself." Like they've actually built a courtroom and conduct trials in real time, and I'm like, "Shit, man, I came into the game to escape this bullshit."
Yeah. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the future. And first, Grand Theft Auto Grand Theft Auto 6 is so huge that the trailer numbers are being reported by the Hollywood Reporter. Like, apparently
a bastard of American journalism.
Hey, it's doing better than anybody in Washington.
Yeah.
It's you, Caitlin.
Look, the trade pubs have their issues, but rather the trade pubs than the New York Times and the Washington Post these days.
I'm talking about the White House correspondent assholes.
Well, them too, but you get it.
Hence why I just made fun of the feud between Caitlin Glass and Caroline Levitt.
Honestly, Mac, if you said something I couldn't hear, because like whenever you're trying to do voices, your microphone's just cutting it out.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Anyway, so apparently
I said in a very piss poor impression of Caroline Levitt, "I'm looking at you, Caitlin."
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so apparently the second trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 has reached over 475 million views across platforms in 24 hours.
Well, yeah.
That's at least 10 times more people than will actually play the game.
Probably. I mean,
some of these people These people will be dead by the time the game actually comes out.
Well, on that note, Grand Theft Auto just got delayed till fall of 2026.
Well, actually, this trailer says May 2026. But yeah, the point is delayed till next year.
Thought it was fall.
Another year. Another year in the trash for the video game industry.
Not
They were
necessarily.
not necessarily, but they were really hoping that this dropped this year to,
Okay, so there's been some conversation about this. Like, no, Grand Theft Auto. I agree with the people who are saying, Grand Theft Auto isn't going to help the industry. It's going to help Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games. What is it going to do for the industry at large? Like, genuine
The answer is
question.
yes. We'll be right back.
Like, what is it going to do? Usher in the $100 game at last? Because, people... I'm not joking.
I know you wouldn't be joking. I'm laughing because it's not probably a joke.
Like, it's one game.
Yeah.
Like, one game, no matter how big, it is going to fix the problems of the video game industry. In fact, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to contribute to those problems because it's probably going to have a new iteration of Grand Theft Online. And, it's probably going to angle to become another one of the Forever games.
Yeah, considering the fact it's taken this long for this game to come out, and they
Friendly
probably do not
reminder:
want to...
GTA 5 released on the fucking PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah. So it's like, if they turn this into a Forever game, I don't think anybody would be too upset about that because of the length of time between GTAs. They probably are like, this is our last freaking project. We'll just fix it as we go along. Fuck it.
Yeah, and it's like, Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't going to save the industry or doom the industry. Dear God, Grand Theft Auto 6 getting delayed is not going to kill the video game industry.
Yeah.
But it's the epitome, the apotheosis of all that's wrong in the video game industry right now.
Well, the reason that they keep stalling it now is because they're obviously waiting for Giancarlo Esposito's schedule to clear up. Because obviously he's the answer to fixing all problems with every game and movie ever, right?
Well, no, the biggest problem facing video games right now is time. It's like, at least, it takes so long to make a video game.
Look at what happened with Concord.
Yeah.
It took so long in development, it missed the hero shooter trend and failed horrifically.
Yeah. And Grand Theft Auto 6 is, Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, it's...
With such hyper-realism, you'll spend even more time queuing and filling out paperwork.
Like, hang on. Like, there's probably not a thing it could do other than go clean, so to speak, to fail. Like, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to make money, break records. It's going to be a juggernaut. Everyone knows it. It's why people were moving shit out of the way to make way for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Grand Theft Auto is a system seller. Like, it's kind of like people with sports games. There are a lot of gamers who their only game is their requisite sports title they like, and that's the only thing they buy for that system that year. GTA is kind of like that, where they will just buy GTA for that console and just play GTA.
Yeah.
Remember when this was just a top-down strategy game that was on the PS1 and Dreamcast?
I don't remember strategy, but I do. I did have it was a top-down game, but it was a little more actiony than strategy. But yes,
yeah, it was a top-down action game, and it was fucking awful.
Yes,
slightly more functional than the Dick Tracy video game.
I just remember Grand Theft Auto 1 being fucking impenetrable and not that fun to play for more than a few minutes.
And implied hooker sex.
That was Grand Theft Auto 3. I mean, it might have been in 1, but, everything is so fucking ugly and low res, you couldn't tell. Like,
I remember back in 86 or 87 getting Golgo 13, the professional for the NES.
Yes.
And then having the moment where you get the woman right where you want her, and then they pan to the outside of the building and the lights go low and your health meter refills.
Indeed. Yep. Anyway, so Kevin, what were you trying to get across?
I wasn't trying to get across anything. Honestly, I thought it was going to be about the tariffs. Honestly, tariff talk is leading into it.
Oh.
Honestly.
Oh.
Well, hundreds of dollars up front for decades of enjoyment.
Yeah.
We'll be tariffing the microtransactions before you know it.
Well, yeah.
No, I think I know what Kevin was trying to go for, and that's Trump's bizarre proclamation that he's going to, put 100% tariff.
Honestly, it's not his. It's actually John Voight's idea.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but still, I just figured I'd be technical with it.
Well, don't.
The thing is,
well, I have to be because we can't just put it all on Trump. We got to put it on his buddies too. Like, we can't just have it be all about him.
We're gonna have to.
But anyway,
Trump announced that he's going to put tariffs on foreign-made movies somehow.
Yeah,
which is so. However, you define foreign-made movies.
Well, there's a ton of questions around it because this motherfucker don't think. He just blurts out words and expects them to become reality.
Yeah.
Also, part of it's probably wanting, some more campaign contributions, if you get my drift.
Maybe so, but
not really. I don't think with this, although maybe, considering that a lot of people have actually gotten heard about this and gone, ooh, good, I like this idea.
Like,
well, it's more personal contributions, if you get my drift. He wants
that's
bribes.
That's the crypto stuff, really.
Like, apparently, his family's made almost $3 billion off crypto.
When it comes to this, apparently he might get some support from the stupid ass Teamsters.
The Teamsters aren't really a Hollywood union, though. Like, that's the
they represent some people. They represent some sections of Hollywood. IATSE's the big one. IATSE's the overwhelming one, but the Teamsters do represent some sectors of Hollywood. Yeah. They are one of the unions in there, but they're not the big one. But they are one of them.
They do represent transportation.
Yeah, they do represent some parts of it. So
they do have
some. They have somewhat.
There's a lot more AFL. There's a lot more AFL-CIO though.
Yeah, it's more AFL-CIO and IATSE. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's my point, though. Like, they're represented here, but they're not exactly the voice of the Hollywood unions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I saw that one of the people from SAG-AFTRA was open to it. You don't be open to stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah. You don't be open to stupid. Like, don't be open to it because it sounds good. You know it's not gonna happen, and you know it's not gonna fucking work. And you know for a fact that these things are gonna fuck your members over. Because you know how these studios operate. Like, Like, you really expect this to not backfire upon you? Come on.
Yeah.
Like, even if the studios did somehow come to yes, like,
Yeah,
they're going to do it in a way that fucks over your members. Bet on it.
Yeah, unions are not doing a good job by their members lately.
No, especially the ones that are run by white people on the top. I have to say it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'll go there.
Uh-oh.
I go there because I'm white.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Point is, like, once again, there's no details, there's no plan, there's no nothing here.
There's concepts of a plan.
There's not even concepts of a plan.
It's the barest of concepts, but it's a concept.
I suppose so.
That's a sarcastic laugh, by the way.
I have no audio.
Oh boy.
Like, is the audio still going out on stream for all of us, or is that just a Mac problem?
It might just be a Mac problem because I see my bars are bouncing.
Okay. Yeah, Mac is out. I'm back. Okay.
Mac, you
Probably.
alive? Or did you deafen yourself?
I was having issues. I couldn't hear
Okay.
anything.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not an idea that's...
It's not
It's not an idea that's going to come to reality because...
No.
Because, basic fucking questions, have no answer. What's getting tariffed? What do you mean, like, foreign made? Like, do you mean somebody going to Canada to film a movie? Do you mean a Canadian film? Like, how? And if you do mean films, like, how are you going to tariff them? Because there's no physical product. It's all digital files.
Mhm.
Like, how do you tax that?
Also, like, what are you? Is it New Zealand where a lot of people use for like?
He thinks he's going to slap a $200 million tariff onto a $200 million film. So he's going to take production costs. He's going to take the production budget and then double it, because that's what a 100% tariff on a film would entail. If it's filmed in Canada, then that would this is what I'm guessing is what he's talking about. Is he wants the films made in Los Angeles or New York, or
Atlanta, or Austin, or
And and he's
anybody in
mad
the
that
United
other
States.
countries offer tax incentives for filming there.
Correct.
Yeah.
In spite of the fact that there
if you think
people,
that this,
at least proposals to do that here.
No, we actually do that here. We do that in multiple states. We got it in Georgia, California, Louisiana, 3 states off the top of my head.
Missouri has discussed it.
But it is a fairly consistent part of his worldview insofar as he has anything consistent. That it's unfair that all of those other countries have the unfair advantage of getting to do things that we also can do and do.
Okay. You're forgetting the Donald Trump petty factor as well. Okay, and that is that CBS Studios films a lot of their stuff in Montreal, like Star Trek, among other things.
Yeah.
So it's this idea of tariffing tariffing film and television stuff filmed in other countries. Well, golly gee, doesn't he have a feud going on with CBS?
I mean, when it comes to this, I don't. I mean, when it comes to this, I don't think it's that freaking detailed. Although maybe that was tossed around, but I don't think that's a part of this thought process on this. I mean, it would be on brand if it was, but I don't think that if there's any thought process at all with this, which I have to doubt, by the way, I don't think it is.
Punishing his enemies is 100% on brand for Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, but when it comes to this specific policy proposal, I don't think that that's part of the thought process. It's just a simple fuck Hollywood type of deal. I don't think it's a specific individual. I don't know, especially I don't think it's CBS, considering it's about the film industry, which CBS does not have. CBS is not big in the film section. I mean, in television, yes, but.
Listen, when you get to his more sinister base desires, those are usually the whisperings in his ear of one Stephen Miller.
I mean,
you know,
probably.
John Voight suggested it, and I bet Cue Ball Hitler was sitting in the room next to them listening in like he does.
Yeah. When you put it like that, yes. Probably
slipped into the Oval Office later and said, "Hey, boss."
Probably. Yeah, it's like this is not going to happen, and even if it did happen, guess who's going to pay? It's the studios and then you.
Yeah. No, it's at the end of the day, it's us.
Yeah, it's the studios who's going to pass that on to us.
I mean, he can float this 2028 bullshit all that he wants, but the simple fact of the matter is that Donald Trump has no incentive whatsoever to improve his popularity polls because of the fact that he is lame duck for the most part. I mean, he's term limited out. He can't run again legally.
Legally, but he probably might try it legally. But at the same time, here's the problem. You have to do it when you're popular, and none of the shit that he's doing right now is popular. None. Absolutely fucking none.
Also, like, if Democrats end up taking House and Senate, they're not going to confirm him. They're going to laugh at him.
Well, they just got to take the House.
Yeah.
That's all they got to do. They just got to take the House. That's it.
And then
the thing... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and then he won't be confirmed, even if he wins. So we're going to have the issue of not technically having a president.
Although it is like... It is a little like I said on my Twitter feed last week. I pointed out, I said, look, Congress, you're in 3/4 of both houses territory. That means that a simple majority isn't going to cut it anymore. You're not going to be, even if you change the rules of the Senate or whatever, you are in veto override territory. If you want to claim back the power of the purse and tariff, Congress's tariffing abilities and so on and so forth from the president, you're going to have 3/4 of both the House and the Senate.
And
the only way you're going to get that is if you get Republican defectors, and that'll happen the day after never.
It really depends. Like, Senate
Honestly,
may be seeing about defecting because they're looking at losing seats bad.
I mean,
they're not going to get half of all Republicans to do it.
Yeah, you're not like.
It might not be half of all Republicans, but it really depends how many seats they lose. You know,
I mean, you have to get
not
a certain
enough to
number.
Get 3/4 for a veto.
Yeah, you're not going to get 6. You're never going to get. At least, well, if the Republicans have the majority, you need in order to get to 67. 67 is 2/3 of the Senate. So you are never going to get that, even on a good Republican night. Yeah,
Kevin, it's 3/4. It's 75 for a veto override.
Oh, it's 75? Oh, okay, I thought it was 67, but still, point is the same. 67, 75, it doesn't matter. There will never be a Senate with...
Also, for a veto override, you also need 3/4 of the House. You need both the House and the Senate for a veto override. It's one of the most difficult things. It's actually more difficult than getting a conviction in the Senate for an impeachment.
Yeah,
because they just need 60 in the Senate, right?
For a conviction, it's only 51.
I thought it was.
I think.
Regardless, it's
how many veto overrides have ever been done in history?
No, yeah, we've never had a conviction.
Few, but not many. Veto overrides,
But anyway, the point of the matter is that you will never get that because the math isn't going to math because you got to have at least half of the Democratic caucus, just at base minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And you're never going to get it for Republican stuff, and you won't get half of Republicans for Democratic stuff. So,
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it really does depend
It's-
how bad Trump is going forward. Like, right
I-
now,
I foresee-
possibly, but it
I
could.
foresee-
Yeah, you know.
you're never going to get like 15, 20, 25 Republicans to desert him. You're not. You may get
we can
5.
We don't know.
No, we do know. It's basic at this point. It's like you could get at base minimum maybe 5, maybe 10. You're not going to get 15, 20, 25, 30, which is what's going to be needed. You're never going to get that. It's like, that's just not how the Republican Party has worked, especially since 2015, 2016. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, we
You're
always
not
have to think about this. Like, you had the entire party running in that primary in 2016, and at any point in time, they could have stopped us in the bud by coalescing around one establishment Republican. They could not do that. And they all went to Trump, and that's the end of that. And it's been like that ever since. And that is not changing. If it didn't change after 2020, it's not changing now. If it didn't change after January 6th, 2021, when after that the whole thing happened, they went right back into the House and they objected and put tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of votes in jeopardy. If they were willing to do it after that, like, you cannot expect me that Republicans are going to have a mass exodus come to Jesus moment. It's just not going to happen. That's the thing to think about. Like, you know, we obsess about January 6th. We don't obsess about what happened the night of January 6th and the day after, when they still objected and put hundreds of thousands of ballots in question in multiple states. They still did that. So, and more importantly, the people who are in charge of the House caucus as we speak. They are now the Speaker and the House Majority Whip and the House Majority Leader. All three of them basically were the ones that were part of those who wanted to throw out hundreds of millions of ballots. So, as long as that is the case, and as long as that side is leading the Republican Party in any way, shape, or form, like, you're not going to have a come to Jesus moment on anything.
Well, and
it's not
really as much as like the people in Congress turning away from Trump. It's just not having the votes to get him back in. The voters may say fuck Republicans and just not show up. If they may not vote Democrat, but they may just say fuck it and just not turn up.
But you don't need actual votes to vote someone in.
That's what everybody thought was going to happen in 2024, and
I mean,
Republicans definitely showed up.
But now they're actually like, oh shit, this is bad. This is very bad.
Yeah. The thing about it is that, you know, a lot of this was basically, you know, stupid abstract shit like, you know, they're not going to do this, and they're not going to do it fully this way, and I'm going to be fine.
He's doing this, and he's basically like, this is what y'all voted for. He's
Yeah,
literally telling them this, and they're like, wait a second, we don't want this. So they may not show up for midterms. They may say, you know,
I mean, for
rebuke of Trump
midterms,
by not showing up.
I mean, for midterms, it's possible. It's possible for midterms. I mean,
if you're just now joining us, it's the latest episode of Last News Desk on the Left in progress.
The Republicans in Congress probably won't turn away from Trump, but the voters may turn away from them.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway,
that's putting a lot of faith. That's putting a lot of faith in the electorate.
I know.
I mean, for midterm electorates, it's not as far-fetched a concept.
If the issue with it now,
Well, according to Newsweek, the unbiased bastion of newsology that they are, Trump's numbers have rebounded a little bit.
No,
I don't know how.
No, not that I've seen.
yeah, no, he is.
I literally just read this on Newsweek.
Yeah, fuck Newsweek.
Newsweek. Yeah, Newsweek is not trustworthy anymore.
Yeah, Newsweek is a right wing mag. So no.
Did you happen to hear the sarcasm before that I prefaced that with?
I think the best polls I've seen for Trump is he's still in the low 40s at best, and some he's even in the mid 30s.
Yeah,
there's a very real possibility the Republican base says fuck Trump and doesn't vote for his candidates.
The other thing that's going on right now is that it looks like Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to keep her seat, and then and if she does, it'll actually hurt other Republicans.
You mean she's running? You mean she's probably going to be running for Senate?
I don't know. Is that what they were talking about? Is that what they're talking about when they say that?
Yeah, what's going on is, first of all, considering I am from Georgia, so I know a lot about what's going on here. So John Ossoff is up in 2026.
Right.
I believe it's 26. And Republicans were pushing extremely hard to have Brian Kemp, the governor of the state, who for some ungodly reason is doing okay popularity-wise. Because he does enough to play both sides, the MAGA side and the not MAGA side. He does enough to play both of them.
Right.
They pushed him hard to be the Republican candidate, and if he were to have run, he probably would have won, honestly, because of that fact of, playing both sides and able to play everybody off here. But notice I said would have. He's decided, I think his name is John, either Chris or John, I don't know exactly, but the former governor of New Hampshire, he decided, Brian Kemp did, to not run because, he probably does not want to be stuck in a nothing job for 6 years, which is what the Senate pretty much is for Republicans like him. And also, in order to run, he would probably have to go full MAGA, which is a bit of a risk because it's going to be an anti-MAGA electorate, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And he probably wants to run for president so he can be the post-MAGA president. Good luck with that.
Okay.
But yeah, and because of Brian Kemp not running, it's going to open the floodgates. And one of the people who wants to be in that go into those floodgates, is the woman who is unfortunately my congresswoman at the moment. I'm cursed with her because of gerrymandering, unfortunately. But she wants to believe, she probably believes in her own head that she can run and she can win. She is probably too hard right for the state. And it's the kind of candidate that would energize and maximize the moderate, sane people in this state who will not let this woman anywhere near a Senate position.
Yeah, because it's harder to gerrymander Senate seats than it is House seats.
Yeah, because Senate seats is statewide.
Right. Okay.
So, the polling suggests that,
Kevin.
Sorry,
I gotta get back to.
Yeah, I just want to finish it off because
news desk. All right.
Yeah, but he was talking about MNTG hurting everybody, and I just wanted to finish it off by saying the polling suggests that Marjorie would be the worst performing candidate against John Ossoff, which would probably hurt other Republicans down the ticket. That's what they're talking about. I just wanted to finish that off.
All
right.
Just to make it just complete. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I saw people dropping off the call, and Adam was muted, and so I'm like, okay.
So we fully vamped and fully got to the finish there. Anyway.
Yeah. No, the horse is dead.
Yeah, kill it. Yeah, sorry. But I had to
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Because you brought that up. I just need to clear it up. Anyway, where to next?
Yep.
Wrapping
We got
it
a-
up for the week.
Okay, so we want to wrap it up for the week. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I mean-
I'm partially at fault for this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry about that, but I couldn't take it anymore.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
All right, where are we? Season 19. Do.
Was this 20
All right.
or? Yeah.
This is episode 20. So May 14th, episode 21. We're going to have Rick Desolates of the D-Pad. And yes, I know who they are. They're on my recommended channels on Twitch.
Damn, and I'm probably not going to be there for that one. Well, we'll see if I can.
all right.
Again,
So,
next weekend, I will be on Martha's Vineyard and unpacking.
Right.
Next a week from now. So.
All right.
Well, I probably will have unpacked, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. All right, then. So that was our episode of Moonhawk Studios Presents for the week. We'll have the D-Pad on next week for our season finale, and we hope to see you all there. Until next time, I'm your host, Mac Paladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.